major premier sponsorship for the gala. That's not going to happen this year, but we're going to have the 25th plus one next year. But we can't thank you enough for being the $10,000.
Yeah, it would be
sponsor.
nice if it would go off, because I always spend a couple grand at the thing buying stuff I sometimes need and sometimes win that I don't need. And then the following year, you guys see it again. So that's the nice part. If I don't give it back to you guys, I give it to Camp Stella Maris for their auctions. So
Okay.
one way or the other, somebody gets use out of it.
So your sponsorship, and now that this is your second year of sponsoring the premier sponsorship for $10,000, and you've asked me and asked us to not so much center on you as the sponsor, but to make sure that we mention Camp Stella Maris in that sponsorship. Can you explain how you?
Well,
for that?
mainly like me helping out Catholic Charities, I like helping out Camp Stella Maris. My childhood wasn't exactly the greatest, so I like making childhood for kids that might not have a decent childhood to be able to have a decent experience, because your childhood is probably the most important part of your life, because that's what you go in stages up to, and that's what makes you a decent adult. If you have a crummy childhood, you usually might turn out to have a crummy adulthood too. So by giving them good experiences, they make friendships over at the camp. They see and do things they might not have ever done. It's just overall a really good experience. I help parking over there, so I meet everybody that comes into the campground, including their parents, and tell them what's going on and see things. And then I do other activities over at the campground as well. So by doing Catholic Charities and the camp, which I'm not doing much of this year thanks to COVID, we're hoping we do fan camp and stuff, so I can get back into it. But,
So putting your name down in Camp Stella Maris is the support that you're giving Camp Stella Maris, but also being a part of Catholic Charities. You see the $10,000 helping Catholic Charities with all of the things that they do.
I mean, there's $10,000 you might not have had, and I see it going for good causes. And then there's Eat for Heat, which I do. I've always done that as much as I can. And I don't buy just one dinner, I buy multiple dinners. So if I don't give them to foster grandkids, I keep them, and then I might have a week's worth of dinners. Everybody's saying, what do you do with all these dinners? Well, I freeze them and I have them for later. Oh, you can freeze spaghetti? Oh yeah, you can freeze spaghetti. Well, the salads that come with it you can't freeze, but